I got from Deathstroke can help me get out of here.
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well, as you can see, I got the answer. Have a Merry Christmas, and piss off.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on the murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, Sir Bill. And this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now. The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be useful here. Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer, more to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip. Will do, sir.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight. I should hurry to Lacey Towers, before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping you get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story about crime and fire, greed and vengeance.
Gang in a suit with a mask. Gang, life engagement.
Science unit for special assignment. Stand by.
I guess, some theme music that I can use.
That's what I'm thinking. We grab ourselves a scanner and figure out where the assassins are.
Like an intro and
Make
outro.
sure we're nowhere near him.
Then I'd be more than
Let's make a
grateful.
move in after they're done fighting.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Why?
Not the cops, though. They'll lock up the area.
Dispatch, confirm the bat is out on 20.
And it pays to be honestly.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Why are they're saying what they're saying 20 is
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Sure case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastards took his little fingerprints right by the body.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints.
But yeah, they're kind of dumb. Alas, this was when Batman was still in Vigilante. So obviously there haven't been any reforms to the police system just yet. And with a lovely crime scene. Lovely place.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Who done it? I wonder.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Then why not rip the fucking mask off, dipshit?
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Dude, commit yourself. If he was actually Roman Sionis, commit yourself. You too many open doors.
The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room.
I love the detail.
It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
Looking like Penguin did Javon. Nice touch. Yeah, they didn't destroy evidence because
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
Also, now that I think about it, if guns were fired, don't you think that somebody was
These fingerprints
fucking
are a
murdered,
match for the
especially
Penguin,
considering
but
the
they're on
doors
top of the soot from the
balcony
fire.
are glass?
The
and
cops
that
were
somebody-
right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why?
Okay, if a gun's fired, I guarantee you its sound's gonna travel through glass windows. and it's going to be heard by somebody on the street. Fucking blow. Because I know that people were down there.
These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Time to find some of that drip he left behind. There you go.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
That was an accident. Also, really quickly, if he knows, how does he know that that's there without looking at it? I guarantee you he's looking out.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
On your phone, sweet cheek.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker.
I'll be quiet for this a little bit.
Someone killed Black Mask. But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
You would think that he would have already had this done, but that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, time to haul ass out and solve this case of whodunit. Ooh.
You don't have to do.
Time to prove my superiority upon you. Because it took me less than 2 seconds to whoop your ass. And you had a damn shield. You wielded with shame. With shame.
8-2. Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4, no response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Anyways, I'm close to ending the video.
You're gonna have a nice, relaxing Christmas Eve. After what Sionis pulled at Blackgate, not a chance. Every cop in Gotham's gonna get called up now.
But most likely later today, if not soon tomorrow. But we'll be okay. So, expect to be here tomorrow. watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, leave a comment. Suggest any nicknames you want to try to do after I finish recording this game. Any nicknames you have for me, and the funniest nickname that you have for me will be featured in the next video. Also, if you have any ideas as to collabs, put them in the comments. I read every comment, regardless of how dumb it is. And if you have any, song that you've composed that you want me to use as a intro or an outro or both, then I'll gladly use it, just because I don't have any intro or outro figured out yet. So any assistance would be much appreciated. And it'll be displayed on the videos for however long it is. So that's a good way to get some publicity. Nonetheless, you guys have a good one. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already.